Hello everybody, I have been wanting to film this video all morning, but I've had someone blowing all the leaves outside. It apparently took him like 2 hours to blow all the leaves outside, so that was really noisy, and my extractor fan is now like going off, but it's automatic and I can't turn it off, and my fridge has just kicked in as well, so yeah. My hair has been growing quite a lot, you know. I feel like it's at this awkward length though, where it's like outgrowing the kind of sharp cut that it had, but it's still kind of got a bit of a sharp cut, but it's too long for it. But it's not long enough yet to just be like nice long hair. It's just in the middle, and I can't wait for it to grow even more. Yeah, I'm growing my hair long. I'm going to see how long it grows until Christmas Day and see what it's like then. Anyway, I wanted to film another one of these videos. So I filmed one before in the summer, and I called it Coffee and a Catch Up or something like that, and I got the idea from Grace Victory. She had done something similar where she just drank a coffee on camera and she had a chat, and I was like, I want to do that. And I really liked doing the last one. I like sitting down and just saying things that are on my mind and like talking about things that I'm going through and that, because I don't know, I feel like lots of people who watch the videos, like, I feel like I really know some of the people who watch these videos and I feel like they're friends. And I just like sharing stuff, and also when I watch things like this, it makes me realise that like I'm not alone, or sometimes like it's just good to know what's going on in people's lives. I'm nosy, I'm so nosy, I like to know everything about everyone. Like when we meet each other, I will ask you the most random and like deep questions because I just like want to know everything. So I've got a coffee. I was going to use my cavity today, and I was just like, no, that's just going to add another like 5 minutes onto my life, and I need to get this filmed and edited before I go out tonight. My coffee is in my little Halloween mug that I bought from TK Maxx a couple of weeks ago, and I love it. I'm going out tonight. I'm taking my little sister Maisie to a JoJo Siwa and Ariana Grande tribute night. Oh dear, I feel like JoJo and Ariana, they're actually alright. And I like told my mum about this tribute night, and so she said, will you take her? And I was like, yeah, go on then, because I know like a lot of the words to their songs anyway, because of Maisie. And then I watched, my mum booked it, and then I watched a video of the tribute night, and it didn't sound very good. So I don't know whether I'm just going to be sat there like cringing at the singing, or whether I'm actually going to love it. I don't know, but I'm sure Maisie will love it. My coffee is too hot though, so I picked it up, but it's too hot for me to sip. Anyway, so I'm just going to kind of chat to you. I feel like most of the stuff I want to talk about is like to do with being single. I've been single now for over 3 months, which seems crazy. It actually seems like it's gone really, really fast, and I think that's because I didn't tell anyone for a long time, like even members of my family, like just in case we were going back together or what, but I didn't tell anyone for a long time. And then I think as well, even when I did tell people, he was still contacting me, and so I don't know, we were still in contact, and it kind of brings me to this like question about like, can exes actually be friends? And I don't know what the answer is. We broke up on good terms, and we were still friends. We still have like really similar interests, but I think that was fine until one of you starts dating someone, and then there seems to just be this whole like, I couldn't help myself but ask questions about his dates, but then he didn't want to know anything about my dates, which is fine. I wouldn't ever share anything if someone didn't want to know anything, but like I felt like he was being secretive and not telling me things, and then I was like, we just can't be friends now, like we can't be friends. And so I ended up blocking him a couple of weeks ago and everything. I had to unblock him I had to contact him about a letter that he'd received, but anyway, and I just feel like actually I needed that kind of clean slate, and you know, you can focus on your life better when you're not getting every couple of days a random message saying that like someone misses you, or sharing an article to you that made them think of you, or that they think you'll like and stuff. Like, I don't need that in my life anymore. So yeah, that's that. And when I filmed my video before, I kind of spoke about the breakup, and I went really brief and I said I'm not going to share anything. And part of me, like the bitter part of me, is like, I'm just going to be honest, why was I protecting him? Because actually, like, oh, I don't know, reel it in. I'm obviously not going to go into details about why we broke up, which is fair enough, but the reason I'm not going into details is to not embarrass him and to not hurt his feelings, and for his drama not to be on the internet, which is fair enough. But you know, when you're like, when they're treating you like absolute crap, and then I write to him like, I made a video and didn't embarrass you at all, like, and then you've done this to embarrass me, and blah 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 blah. Anyway, be the bigger person, Kayleigh, be the bigger person. So if you can't already tell, I am just going to be going blah blah blah, and I'm just going to be really honest with you about kind of my feelings and stuff, because why not? So I've been single for just over 3 months, and I kind of feel now like indifferent about the whole situation. I feel like in the first couple of months I was really sad, and just an FYI, it was my decision to break up. But then I'd somehow managed to twist it all round on myself, and maybe it was because he didn't fight that much for the relationship, or I don't really know, but I managed to twist it and do the whole dramatic thing that I love to do sometimes, when I started then feeling rejected myself and feeling like he didn't want to be with me, even though I had initiated the breakup. And then I've been convincing myself that I was being rejected, and then I had to sit myself down and basically slap myself and be like, if he asked to get back with you right now, what would you say? And I was like, well, obviously I'd say no. So why am I wasting my energy into wanting him to want me and feeling rejected? Is it because I want to end up on top like he wants me, and then I'll be like, no? Or is it because maybe it's that whole thing about like loss and abandonment? I don't really know. But yeah, so I spent a lot of time, like half the time I'd be like, oh yeah, I'm doing fine, and then the other half of the time I'd be like, why don't you want me? Oh dear, I must be the most confusing person to get to know. So let's have some real talk, shall we? So it's been just over 3 months, and I don't work in school holidays because I work within education, and so we literally broke up on the first day of the summer holidays, and then he moved out like 10 days after that, which, don't even get me started on that situation. Anyway, I spent the whole of that summer basically by myself in the flat all day, every day, and I had to like confront my feelings then, and I guess for lots of people it's like 3 months being single isn't actually that long, and it has gone quite quickly, but I feel like I did lots of healing in that summer break. All my friends still were, you know, working 9 till 5 Monday to Friday, and at weekends were like visiting their husband's family, or you know, doing all this stuff, and so I felt quite lonely during the summer, if I'm honest. But it did really get me to like get used to being by myself and kind of sort the flat out and rearrange furniture and that kind of stuff, and rearrange how I was organising like the flat and get back into my own routine again. And so yeah, I'm quite grateful that it happened right at the beginning of summer, because then I had all that time to kind of be by myself, think about my feelings, think about why I was feeling those feelings, and then ultimately get over it. And so by the time I actually went back to work in the beginning of September, I was actually feeling okay. The light has gone really dark, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna brighten it a bit. There we go. So yeah, I spent a lot of summer like that. I have been on a few dates, and yeah, I have been on dates with 3 men. So one guy, I went on 2 dates with him, and he was alright actually. He was quite nice, but he was very, very busy, and from just going through a breakup, I didn't want to be with someone who was so busy, so that didn't work out. The second guy I went on a date with, honestly, it was the worst date I've ever been on, and I'm someone who, when I was single like 3 years ago, or 2 years ago, whatever, I love dating. When I'm single, I love dating. Like, I love just like getting dressed up and getting to know new people and just getting used to dating. I don't really know, and I just found it really fun. And so I have been on a lot of dates, and he was the worst date I've ever been on. I even, like, when I got home, I went straight to my phone, into my notes page, and I bullet pointed everything bad that happened in that date, and it was only a 45-minute date. I bullet pointed everything bad because I thought I can't forget any of this. Like, so when I went back to work and I told the girls at work and stuff like that. Should I do a video on the worst date that I've been on? I feel like that would be quite funny, and it's not like something I've ever done before, because yeah, I was doing this, when I did this channel, when I started this channel, for the first year I was single, and I never spoke about dates or anything like that, I don't think, and then I ended up being with my ex for nearly 2 years, so yeah. Should I do that? Should I make a video on the worst date that I went on? I think that would be quite funny. And then there's the third guy, who I've seen a few times, and we're gonna go and see the Joker on Halloween, which is, I can't tell whether that's really weird or not. I also find it weird how now I've become single, and like, I think I put something on Instagram about like, oh, that's it, I tried to take a photo of myself in an outfit, and it was a massive fail. Like, I had my phone up here and tried to get as much of the outfit in as possible. Sorry, I've got no bra on. Tried to get as much of the outfit in as possible, and it didn't really work. And I put something on Instagram like, when you don't have a boyfriend to take photos of your clothes anymore. And honestly, I don't know what it is with some men, but like, they just, like, do they just watch you, and then when you're single they're like, oh, now I'm gonna message her? I've had someone who I went on one date with 3 years ago start messaging me again. What's that about? We went on one date, and then obviously we didn't go on any others because I wasn't interested. I've had, oh, I put butterscotch syrup in this and I forgot, so now I'm just taking my first sip. I'm like, oh, what's that? It tastes very nice. Someone who I went to school with, who has children, is not married, has started now doing that weird thing when they poke you on Facebook or wave at you on Facebook, and has tried to add me on Snapchat, and it's like, no, of course not, that's not going to happen. Someone I used to see at uni has been messaging me, and it's like, just because I'm single, my hand looks so pale compared to my face that when it's here, maybe it's because my my bronzer's really orange. Gosh. Anyway, yeah, it's like, just because I'm single now doesn't mean I'm like on the prowl for some D and I'm just like trying to get some. No, God. And I suppose it is quite nice to like have a bit of attention, because it kind of makes you feel good, but really there are only certain people or one certain person you want the attention from. So like, when you've got random people giving it to you, it's kind of like, that's great, but you're not who I'm after. Do you know what I have noticed though from dating, is that I don't feel like I actually do much. Like, you know when someone's like, what are you up to this weekend? And I'm like, I'm doing some child minding, and then on Saturday I want to do a food shop, and they're like, oh right, okay, well I'm going out on Friday night, out on Saturday night, then I'm going for a barbecue on the Sunday and stuff like that. And I just feel like, oh, I actually really don't do much. Yeah, so I guess I've been kind of feeling a bit like, maybe like a bit of a loner, but at the same time, in my head, like, I'm busy a lot. I'm busy basically every single weekday. In the evenings I'm busy, except a Wednesday, and then there's the weekend, and I want time to myself. Like, I had an oil leak in my car. My dad thought he fixed it, and then he ordered like a new part to try, and he was like, on Saturday, he was chasing me like, when can you come round, you know, to do your car? And I'm like, Dad, seriously, I just want some time to myself in my flat to like clean it and tidy it and, you know, organise things. Can we please do it on Monday? And he's like, no. And then I'm like, oh God, the pressure of having someone there who like wants my attention and I need to go and do something is so annoying. So I feel like I'm one of those people, I can never win. I'm on half term right now. And I was thinking of doing like a weekly vlog, but I'm not going to this week. Just because like I'm in and out of the flat. I'm like going to meet like friends for coffee. That's one thing. Like all my friends who work in education, now it's half term, it's like, oh, meet you for coffee, meet you for coffee. My mum's phoning me. I'm so excited, I can't wait. I've been practicing singing all the lyrics and everything. I'ma come back like a boomerang. Yeah. I'm gonna go now. I finished my coffee ages ago. The camera's cut out like twice. Yeah, so I'm gonna leave that there. I'm not really sure what to make of this video. I feel like I've kind of just done loads of rambling, and I don't want it to come across like I'm really bitter about like my ex or my old relationship. I'm just being honest about how I have felt in the past like 3 months, and how like I don't really feel like that now, but I feel like I can't really go into much detail about how I feel right now because I just feel quite just alright. Get a bit lonely sometimes, but I feel like I don't really do much, but at the same time I feel like I'm always really busy and I look forward to like days to myself. So I don't know, I just I'm okay, I'm fine. Yeah, right, okay. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I feel like these more like stripped back, like raw videos, I really like just being honest. And I really like watching videos like this as well, where people just like talk about things that are going on in their lives and exactly how they feel, because I want to be like relatable and I want people to know me more, and I'm more than just someone who goes, this is what's in my Birch box, this is what's in my Look Incredible box, blah 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 blah. I want you to actually get to know me as a person. But yeah, right, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in a few days in my next video. Bye.